Americans, you're allowed to laugh about as Canadians today. Because you can't buy this here.
Well, you can, but like, what, 151 of them?
Oh, yeah. So the 151 Legacy Edition B58 equipped 540i's make its way to Canada. Other than that, you got to buy the plug-in hybrid. So is this the sweet spot? Find out.
Let's find out.
While Americans may simply pick up 540i from their local BMW dealership, us Canadians are restricted to this highly limited Legacy Edition. But don't expect any special badges or plaques. The Legacy Edition is simply a way for BMW Canada to bring the 540i over here at one price. It includes the BMW Individual Manufaktur paintwork of your choosing, the M Sport Pro package, 21-inch individual wheels, and, according to the marketing brochure, a rich suite of premium equipment. Well, that brochure is nice and all, but let's see how it actually stacks up in person. Inside the 5 Series BMW.
Okay, let's just get the negatives out of the way first.
Yeah, disclaimer, we like this.
Yes.
However,
So start with the negatives.
number one, our interior leather choices. Okay, so first of all, you can spec differently if you may choose to do so, but in the Legacy Edition, you are limited to Veganza, which is this probably one of the greatest marketing spins on.
Veganza is just vegan.
Yeah,
That's literally what it means.
which means it's plastic. You have fake leather everywhere, and they call it Veganza because it's vegan leather. There is no vegan leather. You cannot kill a cow, take its skin, and then pretend like it's not from.
It's like saying vegan fried chicken. It's cauliflower that's deep fried.
Exactly.
It's not fried
So
chicken.
yes, we took some oil out of the ocean, probably 3 tankers crashed, spilled oil everywhere, but at least this is better for the environment still, apparently. No, but jokes aside, so no real leather in here, which is a bit of a shame for the price.
It looks the part though.
It looks the part, it feels the part. Longevity is the only thing where I might be like a little different. I don't mind it too much. It's just, I know it's not real leather, and I don't like that.
Yeah.
Complaint number 2, Jesse.
Yeah, there's not a lot of physical control in this. It's
No.
all buttons and convoluted infotainment.
Buttons and convoluted entertainment. I don't mind this being split, like our vent speed and direction. Okay, that's kind of cool. But like, for example, my rear defrost is for some reason really hard. Like, I can tap, and I think I gotta like press it down. And the same with this beautiful piece of crappy piano plastic. Where we could just instead have physical HVAC controls instead of having to go through the infotainment, which for some reason often disables the sync. So I adjust like my side, and then it's like, oh no, you got to press sync again every time I start the car, and sometimes in between too, which is just a little annoying. And then I got to go back to my screen, and some slowness on some of the things. Sometimes it doesn't. Like, for example, there's supposed to be a map here right now. My map's gone. I don't know why, but couple of issues with that. And then lastly, this headliner is freaking crap.
Yeah, this is like a Honda Civic or.
I think a Civic's actually nicer, isn't it?
It might be.
I think this is like, look,
It's really cheap.
it's crunchy when you
Like it's
manipulate.
It's not becoming of a 5 Series.
No, you can upgrade this for like $700 for a nicer one. And okay, yeah, if you maybe have kids, it's nice to have a cheap one, but it doesn't need to be this cheap. Okay, this
Not
is
for
like
90-something thousand.
yeah, this is crap quality. Out of the way.
Yes.
Reminder, we like this interior.
Yes.
Let's get into why we like this interior. Look at this wood.
Yes. Very nice.
It's open pore wood. You can obviously choose various options for this. Love that. I love how the ambient lighting looks.
This is really probably the nicest part of the interior. I think it's kind of unique.
It's got like this pattern on top, so the reflections within are like, it kind of splits the light in cool ways, and it's really strong. So usually I go for, sorry, let me just, this one actually.
Yeah.
Usually I go for like pinkish, no, not pinkish, purple, because
I think suits you.
listen, I'm just confident in my sexuality, okay? Which is,
You be confident. You go, girl.
yeah, you're right. Everything looks good on me. Thank you. Usually I have ambient lighting on purple because it's not too distracting at night, but it's still strong enough. Now at daylight, you'll see it's not super strong, but like a papaya we just had.
It's nice.
It's really strong. Like, it looks really good, and with the pattern on top, I would go for turquoise or whatever. Like, lots of options, lots of things you can do. It's a pretty cool ambient lighting. It's not overpowering.
No.
And you can always turn it off, but I think it looks really, really nice. Then our seats, let me just put this here back to lavender, are quite comfy.
Yep. No massaging though.
Which, yeah, okay, no, there's another complaint. No massaging seats for like almost 100 grand. So, but at least we got heated and ventilated simultaneous. The infotainment, aside from the couple issues, it's 8.5, which we much prefer over iDrive 9.
Yep.
Works for the most part really, really well. Android Auto, Apple CarPlay, integrate our Google Maps into the Gauge cluster. And we got a wireless charger and a split center console, which is really
small,
nice.
but still useful.
Yeah, so, no, honestly, comfortable. Yep, looks good. Yep. Big sunroof up top. Rear space is?
Pretty good. Not too bad. It's pretty comfortable back there. One more, I guess, negative. I think sunshades should be included.
Yeah.
But you can get there for like $700.
Yep, but yeah, for this price might make sense. Anyhow, they nickel and dime you. But we get heated seats at least on both ends. And the trunk is huge at 18.7 cubic feet of space, making it significantly larger than the E-Class. And you can put down those second row seats very easily if you need to store stuff.
That's more space than a Porsche Macan.
Yeah. Glad we never reviewed that one, actually. We would have probably had a lot of complaints.
Mm-hmm.
But we're not going to complain, probably, about the B58. So let's hit the road. Okay, out on the road in the 540i B58, no hybrid system, all-wheel drive.
Time for a snow launch.
Let's see what it can do on, icy, snowy, winter storm roads.
Woo!
Okay, woo! Jesus Christ. I'm actually going to lift here.
Yeah, that's a little bit sketchy.
When it's still spinning and rotating at 60, we're not going to do any further than that. We're going to do one more out there.
Yeah, let's try it on the actual road.
On the road. Like, how much braking do I have? Probably none, right? Pretty much. There we go. Once it goes a little cleaner. Okay, but, so, BMW 540i. B58.
Legendary.
3-liter turbocharged inline-6, producing 375 horsepower and 398 pound-feet of torque. Sent to all 4 wheels here, thanks to an xDrive system. And an 8-speed ZF automatic.
And what a combo that is. ZF and ZF 8-speed and the B58 is just...
I love this combination. We're in sport mode and it's butter smooth right now. Like that shift.
You don't even feel it.
It was not felt. But
all right, let's see if we feel this.
Let's see. Yeah. Oh, I felt that. It shifted in a second super early. That was interesting. Oh wow.
Yeah. I don't know if there's some pumped-in noise here. I'm not sure, but I know these newer models have a little bit less rowdy nature to them. They toned it down.
Oh, it sounded so good this morning though, because we have this winter storm that's going through the whole all of North America, and it was like, dare I say, almost like the Hemi-like burble.
Ooh.
Like when I was pulling off from a light, it was like brr, 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 brr. It sounded
B58 sound amazing.
And we do have iconic sounds which are on right now, so this is pumped in, and I can turn it off. And it's a little less
I would just keep it off.
growl, but honestly, it sounds fine. I love this engine. You love this engine.
Love it.
You've owned this engine before. There's really super powerful. It's tunable. It's reliable. And
fuel efficient.
So fuel efficient. I picked this car up, went home, driving on the highway, like 110, just over 60 miles an hour on average. A little bit of city at the end. 6.2 liters.
It's actually kind of ridiculous how fuel efficient this engine is.
It does not make sense. It's incredible.
Better than like hybrids.
Yeah, like literally, I don't think you need a plug-in hybrid system in this car. Which is where we come back to you can't get this in Canada, because you can only get the 530, which has the 2-liter, or 2.5, 2-liter, something like the B48 4-banger, or you can get the 550, which has this B58 with a plug-in hybrid system.
There's more weight, you don't need it.
On top, and we can't really do a handling test, because, you see this road. We'll see what we can do. Whoop, slide.
This is gonna be slippy.
Slippy slide. And
this thing goes, man.
It goes. I was having a lot of fun in this car because the roads were so bad this week. You were literally sliding at 30 kilometers an hour. Like no matter what you do, you were always sliding. So I was just using sport mode and manual shifting and traction control off to control the slides a little bit. Let's say it like that. I was having some good fun in this car. And yeah, like the engine it's the sweet spot in the lineup. And I really hate that we can't get this in Canada as is.
It makes no sense.
I agree. Like it's just...
Like if you're getting a 5 Series, why do you want the B48?
Right? Like...
Why?
I think that's going to be too underpowered. As much as the B48 is good, but it's one thing in a 3 Series, it's another thing in a 5 Series like this. And then not everyone necessarily wants a hybrid or can take advantage of the hybrid system.
Right.
Where just... I'm sure there's some reason why they do it, but...
if you're buying this car, money's not really you're not doing badly monetarily.
Yes. Yeah, if you're buying a 5 Series, yeah.
So why would you skimp on the engine?
I know. You Americans, good for you guys, because you can actually get this. But do you want to swap seats?
Yes, let's go.
Also, cool little trick. It's hard to see in the sun.
Well, that's cool. I can see it. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just start the video. Oh.
Hello.
The truck is in the ditch, eh?
Oh, oh, damn.
That's a new Tundra, too.
How did that happen?
That hurt. I think you probably turned left to go into here and then...
Oh, it doesn't look like it's too damaged.
Yeah, I think you probably turned left and understeered straight in, did he?
Let's not do that.
And you already felt the rear slipping immediately.
Yeah,
It's really treacherous conditions here, guys. This road is it's like Alaskan ice road trucking here.
And what we usually talk about at that intersection is brakes, and they're kind of BMW touchy.
Yeah, it's not as bad as in the 330 we've had, where it was
that
just
was the
like
worst.
it was an on and off switch in that car. But still, it's like you still find yourself searching. Sometimes it's too much. Sometimes it's not as much as you want. They're not very linear, but they're passable. I'll give them a passable on that. In terms of ride quality,
it's good.
And yeah, ride quality I think is pretty good. It's always a bit hard to tell in weeks like this because overall it rides nice, and the sound, I think, the road noise, let's call it that. I think at lower speeds like here, it's pretty good.
On the highway, it's a little bit noticeable.
Yeah, it's not quiet as I would assume it should be, but it's also nothing that'll take you really out where you want to be driving. It's like, oh, this is way too loud. It's a nudge below what we
music
expect.
on, you won't hear anything.
Exactly. I do want to talk about tech real quick because last week we had the Hyundai Palisade, and I'm sorry, I'm going to rip all luxury brands, or almost all luxury brands here, and this includes BMW.
Yep.
It can be that I get out of a significantly cheaper Hyundai or a Kia and get into a BMW, and I'm lacking so much tech. That's, sorry guys, like blind spot cameras when you turn on the indicator, digital rear view mirrors, all that stuff is just not available here. In a Hyundai, in a Kia, in a Genesis, I have 360-degree vision and awareness just by looking up ahead. My HUD shows me where people are in my blind spot. Here, especially with this big fat ass that this car has, I'm like, excuse me, anyone there?
Yeah, it's rough.
And it's just like, yes, that's how most cars are, but I'm not paying the price that most cars cost. I'm paying more.
Yep.
And Hyundai just does it better, and even cheap Hyundais do it better. So get your act together. It's been like 6-7 years that you've been behind on this, and like I said, this is not only BMW, this is Mercedes, this is most luxury brands actually. So figure it out. Okay.
I won't mention the V word today.
Yeah, well, I was about to. I was like, no, let's not mention the. And this technically has hands-free driving at lower speeds and traffic jams on the highway. However, never activated for me this week. Probably because road conditions, and it's hard to see the lines and stuff like that. But we've had it in other BMWs, which leaves us with the price. So, as spec, it's an all-in price with a Legacy Edition. So the Canadian price is $94,500, and a US equivalent spec, there's no Legacy Edition, would be about $81,350. So
ain't cheap.
It ain't cheap. In terms of like the E-Class we've had when we had the E450, it's actually a couple grand cheaper than the E450. But, yeah, like, I don't think it's a bad price compared to where the competition is. It's also not going to be a value pick or a bargain pick.
No, it's not a value pick.
And there are some things where I was like, for 80 grand US, for almost 100 Canadian, could be a little better, could be a little nicer, could be a little more feature rich. But, I don't know. What do you think? I love the B58. Oh, yeah.
No, I mean, I'm biased, right? I had a B58. I think it's probably one of the best powertrains that you can buy. Obviously, it's not an S58, but it's one of the best, like, normal.
I think the B58 is better than the S58. Like, do I want to have it in an M?
You're gonna get a lot of hate for that.
Do I want it in an M and S58? Yes, but for an actual car,
that's what I'm saying.
B58
for everyday driving, I think it's the best powertrain.
Yeah, it's real. I'm a V8 fanatic, so I won't say yes, but. It's
but
definitely up there.
It's not fuel efficient, right? So
yeah, but I can't deny that was a new E-Class wagon. We're coming up soon.
Yeah, but you can say the same thing about the S58. Like
I know.
It's more powerful.
I just don't want to admit that I don't like V8s as much as this. Okay, please, don't push me in a corner.
For everyday driving,
this is
hard to beat this combo.
I know, which is like, to reiterate ourselves, can we get the 540 as a regular car, please? Please. Yeah. Because it's amazing. Americans, if you want a 5 Series, get the 540. It's the sweet spot of the lineup. And if you're thinking E-Class versus 5 Series, I'll be honest, I think for me it's a tie. It's like, which brand do you like more? Because I think the E-Class looks better.
It depends what matters to you, right? Like, what's more reliable?
Probably this, but I haven't looked at the stats.
Right.
The B58, I like the B58 more. I think the E-Class looks better. I like BMW's infotainment more. I feel like the E-Class feels a little roomier on the inside. So they got pros and cons, both of them. But honestly, it's really, really tight.
Yeah.
So it'll be coming up to the wagons, I guess, when we do the E53 wagon later this year.
Ooh.
And M5 Touring, maybe?
That would be nice.
Let us know if you want us to test that. And otherwise, let us know what you think, E-Class or 5 Series. And that is the 2026 BMW 540i xDrive Legacy Edition. Woo! Thank you for watching this video on JC Cars. Pure testosterone! Oh! What the is this piece of shit?
If you guys like the video, don't forget to hit the bell and subscribe. Should I just drive into a tree now, or?
And we'll see you next Friday at 8:15 a.m. Eastern for a whole lot more fun. Bye-bye.